Boobies Brewery, Mount Joy, Pennsylvania. This majestic building dates all the way back to the 19th century, above a hill between Lancaster and Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, next to the Susquehanna River. Nowadays, it serves as a tavern, a restaurant, and a hotel, and is an incredible place to gather with some friends on a Saturday night. But is it haunted? In 20 minutes or less. Greetings once again, travelers. I am the Reverend Victor S. Johnson, and I've been places you've only read about, and this is my little sidekick, Dudley. Now, before we continue, please remember to like and subscribe. And while you're here, traveler, is your tarot deck not spiritual enough? Are your crystals not energized enough? Is your evil eye not evil enough? Well, I have the store for you. Magic Planet at magicplanet.com. An apparel and metaphysical shop that you can visit right now, and they're having a ton of sales. Check out this cool Grim Reaper necklace. I might just add it to my own collection. So get in and use the link in the comments below, or visit magic.com. That's magic with a K at the end. And remember to use my code, DESTINATION. That's right, I have my own code again. Somebody's already using spooky. So use DESTINATION. And now on with the video. So first, a little backstory. Alois Bube immigrated to Pennsylvania from Germany in the 19th century. He had a desire to brew his own beer, a German lager, and Pennsylvania was the place to do it. Our oldest brewery, Yuengling, is German lager. Germanic ties in Pennsylvania go back a very long time, into the 1700s, thanks to William Penn's freedom to practice whichever religion you want to practice rule in the charter. In addition, wouldn't you know it, traveler, the Germans were the ones who studied divination rods, or divining rods, and discovered they could be used to contact ghosts. Alois did quite well for himself, and his family reaped the benefits. So much so that even during Prohibition, when they couldn't operate, the family remained independently wealthy, and it stayed that way all the way until the house was eventually abandoned and later purchased and turned into a restaurant, tavern, and hotel. Another side note, traveler, there are catacombs down in this building where people can eat and have gatherings, but this house may have been a location for the Underground Railroad. Interesting aside, according to the team at Jotnik's Paranormal, this was also an early gentleman's club where you could ride in from the train station and ride right up to the bar that I'm showing you now. You could pull up to the bar, have a seat, and start drinking. And as a matter of fact, there was a trough at the bottom of the bar, so our fine gentlemen could simply pull their flies down and let loose. Dudes rock! And I just want to take a moment to thank Jotnik's for having me once again, and I do absolutely recommend this ghost hunt with them. It was a very affordable $40, and not only did I learn the history of Boobies Brewery, something I'm struggling to get through now, something that they can take care of a lot better than I can, so I encourage you to take this ghost hunt, and I'll leave a link below. And I learned something about ghost hunting that I hadn't heard before, and I've done this a long time. But before we get to the ghost hunt, I actually showed up early because I wanted to sample the food. I had a delicious outlaw burger with seasoned fries. It came out very well. It was one of the most delicious burgers I've had in a while, and that's saying something because I have burgers a lot. Now, I want to reiterate that this was Jotnik's investigation. However, I did get some incredible evidence, and I'm even going to play an EVP that the team hasn't even heard yet. So let's get into it.
Yeah, it's something big. Yeah.
Is there anyone in here with me right now? Please cross the dowsing rods if yes. Leave them uncrossed if no.
That's okay. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was weird. I just that battery.
Can you take the dowsing rod, Spirit, at this time? Point to where you are in this ballroom.
Yeah, alright. It's replaced. Brand new battery.
Very good.
Some SLS footage.
Spirit, were you born
just tell
of
her the truth,
woman?
it's
Can
fine.
you please
Just 'cause
cross
I'm crying and
the dowsing rods if yes?
I'm gonna get downstairs and some air.
Leave them uncrossed if no.
I forgot to bring you the information on the Britton Lodge up in Douglasville. It's up where Morgan and them live, towards that area.
You could just give it to me.
I am.
Spirit,
It's 10 people, 350.
are you one
from
of the
8 to
two
12.
ladies attached to
Yeah.
this house, to this ballroom?
And we
Can you
schedule that
leave the
whenever.
dowsing rods crossed if yes? Is that you presenting earlier? Can you please leave the cross the can you please leave the dowsing rods crossed if yes and uncross them if no?
Yeah?
Oh, amazing.
Spirit, no, you're good. Spirit, please take the dowsing rods at this time. Point to where you are in the ballroom. It's okay. That's a comfortable chair. Do you have any questions? Yes or no?
Are any of the girls here tonight?
Yeah, I think so, but Spirit, are you born of woman? Please cross the dowsing rods if yes, and leave them uncrossed if no.
Yeah, we're talking to the woman.
Yep. Do you have your own dowsing rods?
I do.
Okay. I'll tell you what, Spirit, I'm going to break connection for a moment. Can you please release my dowsing rods? Can you go grab yours for me? Catacombs restart. There we go.
Charlie, if you're here, can you light that up again on the wall?
It was me.
Oh, cool, Santeria.
Charlie, if you're here, can you show us where you took your last breath?
Whoever made that banging sound for the other group, can you do that again, please?
Thought I just heard talking.
I heard it too, so it might be from upstairs, though. I think someone's right above us. That's interesting. I was gonna take a photo.
What was weird was the talking sound sounded like it was coming from like down here underneath the table.
No.
When you throw up the double piece.
I heard it from like behind me. Shit.
Anybody in the other room, come in this room with us.
What happened?
Charlie, if you're here, can you touch that little red light by the keg? We just want to know who we're talking to, or who's here.
So there you have it, traveler. It was incredible. Boobies Brewery, come for the ghosts, stay for the food, or vice versa. I want to thank Jot Nix one more time, I can't thank them enough, and for Boobies, who made some incredible food. And yes, it is pronounced Boobies, and yes, traveler, it took me weeks of practice to say it without laughing. Once again, I am the Reverend Victor S. Johnson. This is my sidekick Dudley. Safe travels, traveler.